Hey, what's up guys? DiplexHeated again. Welcome back to the Red Rising mod for Men of War Assault Squad 2. I'm excited to be back playing Red Rising. It's been a while, and this mod is still like the best modern mod out there for Men of War Assault Squad 2. Even though I really enjoy Call of Duty World War 3, Red Rising has like more vehicles, more units overall, and it's just it's very nice. It's very large scale. Call of Duty World War 3 though, it's got like better sound design. I like the gameplay features a bit more with the kind of increased health, lowered accuracy. It makes for longer firefights, and I freaking love those models and skins. But then again, Red Rising kind of comes out on top with variety and overall size of mod. Anyway, we're doing a Russian line defense video. What's different from the one we did using the Call of Duty World War 3 mod? Well, first of all, what's obviously different is we're using Red Rising. It's going to play a little bit different. What's also different is that we're not doing this on a casual, basic, arcade-style line defense map where we have a flat map with layers of defense. What's going to be similar and what obviously makes this a line defense video is that the Russians will have layers and layers of defense getting gradually stronger. So we'll go through the defense, then we'll go through the attacking force, and then we'll start the battle. Simple as that. If you guys want to see more Red Rising gameplay in the future, let me know by liking and commenting on the video. First layer, VDV infantry. Here in the hut, here by the fence. Basic. AT, AR, snipers, basic stuff. Second layer, few more soldiers. A Vodnik with a 30 mil. Good stuff. Third layer, more VDV soldiers. 3 Vodniks, static weapons, and now we're starting to get into the Russian regulars here. I know that the VDV is better than Russian regulars, but in terms of like facing a freaking massive armored assault from the Americans, they're not going to be that bad, or good really, or bad of an opponent, like bad as in, oh, that's bad. Like, they're not going to be bad as in like, hey, you're a bad soldier. But I mean, like, they're not going to be like, oh, shit, that's a really bad stench, you know, or whatever. Whatever that makes. It doesn't make any sense. Anyway, as we progress into the actual town, village, we're in Afghanistan. We got a Su-23, I think, on a truck. Cool. BTR-80, T-90 number 1, T-90 number 2. BMPs on the left side of the town. This is a special area. I don't think a lot of fighting is going to go down here. It's like ruined. It's been artillery bombed. You can't hold any positions here all too well. So we've got some BMPs and scattered infantry back here, supported by another BTR-80 in the back. And there's a nice river running down the center. The Americans are going to want to cross here and take out all the defenses on the right side and then, you know, win the battle by coming back here and killing the final T-90. But if they do cross back here, they're going to avoid a lot of the defenses on the left side, but then or right side rather, but then they have to go through the defenses here on the left side, the BTR, the scattered infantry, and the BMPs. T-90 here and another T-90 over here. Another BMP one here and some static weapons here. We got a Cord, we got 2 MT-12 Rapiras, and more infantry. If we look up at the mini-map, the mini-map, we'll make it a big map so that it's not a mini-map anymore. And we'll go ahead and click 1. We've got all the blue dots here representing the Russians. You can tell that it's made in lines. They get gradually better and stronger and more deadly. There's going to be a lot of urban fighting here, and I'm excited for that. We're going to swap over to the U.S. Now, there's barely any scripting in today's video, and that's also what sets it apart from a line defense video. In the line defense videos, I script everything. Every single attack wave just moves on. Here, I'm going to let the AI do most of the fight, which is why I haven't called it a Russian line defense video or anything like that. This is Battleground Afghanistan. This is during the same time as the World War III scenario that we've got going for like several years now, and the U.S. forces in Afghanistan are engaging the Russians, who could easily be sent down there to attack them as well. We've got about 2 regular M1A2s, Abrams. We've got 1 Command Abrams, which is, I presume, better than the regular one. And we've also got a Tusk. So 4 MBTs on this side, 4 MBTs on the Russian side. I think that in the previous video where we had the Russians attacking, we had like only 2 American MBTs and 4 T-90s, but it was a flat, even map, so easy for the Russian attackers to get killed and pinned out in the open. We've got a lot of strikers. I think we've got about 4 strikers for the Americans. That's going to represent the BTR-80s. The Russians only have 2 of those, so yeah, we've got a slight advantage in numbers since we're attacking. We've got a bunch of Humvees. I think we've got about 6 in total. TOWs, 50s, and what are these called now again? MK-19s, right? Yeah. So that's going to be a nice variety. We've got about 8 Bradleys. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. So 6 Bradleys. BMP side is, stronger than the BMPs. Not stronger, but more. Then again, the Russian AT infantry and all the positions obviously make up for that. As always, an attacking faction is going to have more units, because how the game works is you're defending, you're locked down, you got good hidden positions with cover, you're going to win if it's a one-on-one fight. So you always have to give the attackers a slight advantage. Infantry, about almost twice the amount. Infantry's going to go down like crazy. The Russian positions are good. They've got a lot of snipers, machine gunners. There's some really open areas here until we get to the middle of the map. So the Americans are going to need like twice as many infantrymen to make the battle even. Once again, no scripting except for the walking. The infantry will be scripted to attack the enemy positions. The vehicles should follow in, but if I have to control the vehicles to get them forward into the battle, I will do so. Save your breath, save your comments, stop complaining about me controlling one of the factions. If this was a mission, if this was a single-player game, if this was anything within the box, and if it wasn't one of those, DiplexHeated's custom battles, wow, then you wouldn't have complained if I controlled a faction or won, would you? I mean, that's pretty much what game's about. You win them, right? But I'm not entirely saying that I'm planning for anyone to win here. I really never do. Some people say, hey, Simon, this is boring to watch because I know who's going to win. But, I don't know who's going to win. You think that I do when we start a scenario, but sometimes I get really surprised. Plenty of times defenders have lost. The IGA video, the Japanese lost. The UK versus Germans, the sandy desert scenario that we did a long time ago, which was really cool, by the way. The UK lost as well. It's just, I don't know, it works both ways. Sometimes the defenders win, sometimes they don't. Usually people like to forget and move past videos that are satisfying, and as soon as they get an annoyance in a video or a result that they don't like, they put that into their memory, and whoops, every single time that something bad happens, that comes up, because they can easily grab it at the back of their head, because satisfaction usually just goes away on people quite quickly. So, yes, that's the human biology. Well, without further ado, I think it's time we click start. We're going to watch this little rooftop position to start off the battle. And anything else to mention? I don't think so. Let's see what happens. Let's hope for a good battle. Alright, I had a little drink, and look what happened. First 2 Russian casualties of the battle. Now, the American attack seems to be under full way. The first line of Russian defenders are meeting up with the attacking Americans. A few more vehicles are at the back there. They haven't quite advanced yet. They're the kind of vehicles that I'll have to assist in moving forward, since there are no scripting here for the American vehicles. So far, 0 casualties on the American side, I think, in terms of vehicles at least. Whoa. Strikers and Humvees moving up on the left flank there. I think we'll call this the right flank, because we're going to be watching this from the Russian point of view, mainly. Ooh, VDV soldier with AT capacity. He's gonna be making his fatherland or motherland very proud. If he can get his rocket up. Ooh, another soldier made his side very proud there by taking out a striker. That's the first U.S. armored casualty of the game. As I said, open field, no cover, easy for the vehicles to get cut down and shot up. Oh, look at the spearhead on the right flank. Oh my god, 2 Abrams, 2 Bradleys, a striker, and a Humvee. It's like they're coming out of nowhere. There were the tanks and vehicles you saw back here in spawn. They chose to go around, and they are bringing the firepower to the fight. One of those Kamaz Vodniks are down. There are 3 Vodniks around this 3rd layer of defense. There was 1 in the 2nd, and I think that the 1st layer entirely has just gone down now. 2nd defense is still kind of holding up here on the left side. Some infantry around the house. The Vodnik is down, however, and the Americans are getting stuck into the 3rd defense layer straight away. The 4th would be the actual town, and the 5th would be the final one back here. It'll be interesting to see when more of these vehicles are starting to engage. We've got the AA truck opening fire there with its SU-23. And that would be very deadly for a Humvee, but a Bradley is going to be able to do that okay. Another Humvee and the Striker moving up. The armored Spearhead is still progressing. Really no infantry support, which could be very problematic for the attacking Americans. We've got a BTR-80 there in cover, and it's going to open fire, but it's quickly shot down. I'm not sure what got it first, but we see a smoke coming out of the driver's hall there, and it's down. Bradley down and counting. It must have been hit by one of the AT guns here in the entrenchment. Could have bounced off the Abrams. I'm not sure. But it's down and smoking. Not sure what hit it. Could be AT infantry as well. This Abrams tank is starting to catch on fire. They've lost its tracks. Really deadly to approach from this left flank. There's not a lot of cover here. But more vehicles are joining in. We've got an Abrams down the center. Lots of infantry, and the second armored Spearhead is coming in right now. All the vehicles back here have started moving out now. Humvees and infantry. Look at them tackle down this center position up here on the hill. This is some spectacular combat footage right here, guys. Look at the armored assault here. I just love the vibrant colors. It looks fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Boom goes the Vodnik. Down for the counting. Another Vodnik here on the left flank with infantry. Still fairly untouched. There goes the AA truck. And I spot another 2 casualties. Oh man, it's a kill zone down here in the center. 3 Bradleys and a Striker all smoking up pretty good. Could have been a T90. I don't think that the 30mm gun on a Vodnik is going to take out a Bradley. But the Abrams are still combat efficient. They're moving down the center with some Humvee support. This Abrams is still up and firing. I believe they're trying to tackle the AT guns on the right side here. And it's really cool to see some AT guns in modern warfare like that. Boom. Boom. Got a nice screenshot. Oh, I almost got both. They almost fired simultaneously. That would have been really cool. Oh, we are down in like 5 frames per second. There, we're back at 30. Not sure what's going on. Better defrag my hard drive. Giving it quite a lot of workload. 2 Abrams getting, or not 2 Abrams, but 2 main battle tanks getting really close to each other. Neither seem to know what to do about this. I wonder if the American tanks lost a gunner or something, because they're not even moving their turret. That T90 though. Oh, what are the American tank drivers thinking of right now? They don't seem to identify that as a suitable target for their main gun. And that T90 could be the cause of a lot of damage here. We'll look through the damage stats later on, but well, they still got 1 here counting and going, but I think the other Abrams are down. To only have 1 main battle tank when there's like 3 Russian main battle tanks remaining is pretty disastrous. The AI continuously shocks me every time they make a move. Every time is different. Every time you hit that start button, they're gonna do something different. So you never know when you're gonna have a successful run with the attack or defense or whatever. Infantry out here in the open is just being slaughtered. Why they haven't dealt with that Vodnik back there is just amazes me. It really does. Once again, let's look at the minimap, see if we got any US vehicles or infantry back here that need some moving. And yes, we do. As I said, guys, we don't have any scripts enabled. Well, we have a few, but a lot of the infantry is going to be mounted in the vehicles. They're not going to be affected by any of the move scripts that I have for the actual infantry on the ground, so they need a little controlling. So looking on this side. Hull down. This is like, this tank is like in everything but its own actual health, it's pretty much down. Main gun on this Abrams is down. That's why it's not firing. This tank is completely down. This Bradley's got a turret malfunction, and they've lost its crew. I can't really crew them, to be fair. I wouldn't do that for the Russians in their attack during the American line defense video, so there's no way I can do that for the Americans. Tracks are down on this one, which is okay. They can definitely recover from that. A lot of these vehicles just need repairs, and the Americans will repair them. They just need to get some breathing room first. So much infantry around here that it's just... Look at the kill zone. Look at the kill zone. But yeah, once again, more infantry is moving up. Okay, we'll continue the assault. I think the numbers are pretty even in terms of infantry, and with all the AT capacity that they possess, I'm sure they'll be fine. MK19 on this Humvee, though, is so deadly. If it can get in range of that Vodnik, it'll destroy it. Look at that. Boom, boom, boom. And they've cleared out that house. So this MK19 is super valuable for the Americans attacking right now. See, they're trying to repair the tank. That's a great initiative. That is a great initiative. They're currently not taking any fire from any Russians nearby. And if they can get this tank up and rolling again with the turret working, then they've got themselves a working Abrams. And same goes for this one back here. If they can actually just repair the tracks on it, then it'll be fine. We'll see when they start doing that. Russian infantry on the left flank here is still active. Vodnik is still active. Saw the turret move. And this T-90 is also still active. Well, U.S. infantry, I think you'll have to be the ones winning this battle. Your armor has been badly cut down and stopped and halted in their tracks. Look at that MK19. Boom! I just caught the direct hit there. It fired over the buildings. I told you how deadly that thing is. It's absolutely crazy. Abrams is up and rolling again. This T-90 should be down. Yeah, it's easily moved. Let's look at the Abrams. It's fully repaired. It is. So we got a fully functional main battle tank in the game again. How's it looking for this one over here? Currently, nothing's going on there. I'm not going to hit that repair button because that would be me violating the rules of a custom battle. Well, at least the rules that I set or that we set. Boom! Rocket hit the main gun, but it didn't take it out. That's lucky. That would have been bad luck for him. Is that gonna is he gonna shoot through the building? No, I think he's got him zeroed in. As long as his main gun's working. Oh, that's not good. Tracks are down. Main gun should still be active. There's a BMP back there and a T-90. So this Abrams got a lot of things to deal with. BMP down. Direct hit. It's gonna be clearing out their left flank there. Boom, and it's nice. T-90 down as well. Tracks are down though, so it's just kind of repair, but it's done a lot of work. Another Abrams is moving up. This one has finally been repaired. That really changed things around. I thought things were looking so grim for the Americans there for a second. Like, they had nothing. Like, what were they going to do? Infantry to cross this river without any armor support? That'll be a nightmare. Is this BMP active? No, it's not. It's been taken out. What a shocker. And look, we got these two Abrams just on the prowl here. One's backing up. Are they looking for some suitable targets? Ooh. T-90 there made itself visible, and it took a side hit, and it's down. Seriously. This is amazing. I'm going to be straight with you guys. I did a few test runs of this. I always do test runs of my mission to make sure that they're enjoyable and that they're doable. And God, the Americans were caught up back here, butchered and slaughtered, and the American infantry tried to clear out the town, and they were cut down and destroyed. It's so interesting to see how the AI just does everything different all the time. Every single time, it's a new battle. Rarely see the same results ever. Well, American tanks are moving up. How's this T-90 faring? Still active. Oh! I'm not sure if it's lost its main battle gun or... Oh! Close range like that. I honestly thought the T-90 was down and counting, but it's not. And bum! Oh, man. 2 side hits. Was it hidden? Did the American AI not know about it? I'm not sure what was wrong there with the communication. But both Abrams are down. I think they're fully down. Well, this T-90 is in a good enough spot for the Americans to actually take it out using their AT rockets. So it's good that the Abrams dealt with these 2 tanks. This one is down. We got the crew dismounted or disembarked or whatever outside it. This one's down too. It's not showing up on the radar at all. So BTR 80... BMPs, well, looking good. Got a T-90A right here. More infantry in the center as well. Alright, as I said, of course, non-scripted units need a little help to get into the fight. I'm only doing them a favor and justice because obviously if this was a fully scripted line defense video, every single unit would be attacking. None would be left behind. These ones are disabled. This one's like broken. This Humvee's fine. It can move. And it knows it can too, so I don't have to convey that of anything else. All kind of taking a lot of damage. Some of them are missing crews. They could be repaired, but once again, that's up to the AI. I'm not going to click any repair buttons. It's going to be up to the infantry now and some minor vehicular support assets. There's a T9 here, and then there's a BMP and a BTR back here. Can they be dealt with by the American infantry? Yes, the Americans have so much AT, and they have so many soldiers here, as you can tell. For them to fail this, I'm just going to make sure that they're unsquatted like that so that they go in on their own. For the Americans to fail this, well, it's definitely possible if the Russians can do it, but it's not going to take all too much to win this with their current AT capacity. Look at that. We're just going to enjoy some of the Russian infantry fighting here as well. Yeah, the cord on the T90 is going to come into action. It's going to cut down some U.S. soldiers trying to attack from afar there. How do they deal with it? Well, they got to come around the flanks. They gotta use the urban layout of this map. The tank is quite smartly positioned here to cover this square. Because after all, what can it do? Man, that's just cool. Got a little Russian infantryman on the balcony. Who doesn't love a little Russian infantry on the balcony? Rossiyskaya infanteria on the balcony. Alright. Definitely need to work on my Russian vocabulary. Oh, the cord just like blew him into the building. Some Terminator stuff right here. More American infantry's moving up though. They're really eager to finish the fight. And we'll see if it's going to turn into full-on slaughter here. Or if they can indeed make a change. They just need to get closer and make sure they put AT in the right spot. I've seen infantry do so well with AT before. These guys even have their rockets up. He's got his rocket up. This guy's ready too. They just need some covering fire and move closer. Like they don't have a clear shot because there's buildings in between. But if they can take out some of these shooters, then it shouldn't be impossible. This guy's going to take some fire. What's the count? Well, I don't know, but there's a lot. They're all just like in the ruins and everywhere. I think there's a good 30, 40 Americans remaining, which will be able to. Oh, HE shell on that guy. That was a well placed shell. I'm not gonna lie about that. That's intense. That's really cool. These vehicles aren't going anywhere. The infantry's gonna sit, I guess, to cover the back. This is an MK19, so it's a shame that the vehicle's down because it could do a lot of damage if it moved up. Once again, not going to do anything with that. We've got an AT soldier that I'm going to move up. He's potentially not part of the scripting. Once again, if there's infantry just sitting by, not going anywhere, they're definitely not part of the scripting group, so they need a little help. But everyone up here is probably having their mindset straight on the objective. I'm just going to make sure that they're unsquatted so that they will do everything by their own, or on their own, rather. And everyone's moving up. Boom. AT fired there. Didn't see any result of it though. Well, well, well. Been quiet there for a second. I don't think the U.S. are gonna really continue through with the attack. I think it's been a good fight, but I don't think they're gonna anywhere. We're gonna start wrapping it up because I don't see the potential of them winning. Obviously, some people could say that I'm disturbing the overall peace of the actual battle, but with the remaining U.S. soldiers that they've so gradually lost by trying to fight this tank, I really think they messed up when they moved up on the tank without disabling it. So we're just gonna do a quick little attack move. That Carl Gustav is gonna miss the M45. I think he's gonna give it another shot. He missed again. If you can take it down, the U.S. might have a chance. I just need to get the infantry moving up and attacking. Another miss. That court's going to target him down, and they're dead. Guys, thank you for watching this pretty epic battle. Some American infantry start going to try and cross the river. We'll see how it goes for these 4 men here. They're going to be cut down. We have a similar assault. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys soon again. Ciao.